Transforming toys or puzzles in disguise.
Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time. When I slip on my sip and I forgot the microphone. Oh well. Today we are going to take a look at Fans Hobby Athena, their version of a masterpiece, Minerva. So let's not dilly-dally, let's just get to it. Today we're looking at Athena, which is Fans Hobby's take on a masterpiece styled Minerva from Super God Masterforce, Transformers Super God Masterforce. Here's the box. It's a very, very small box. Where is my tape measure? It is 7 1/4 inches long, or 8.5 centimeters. Where are my glasses? Because that was blurry as crap. So yeah. So here we have the box, and you see the different modes and this little picture down here, which I hardly ever noticed, but pretty cool. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 of the figures, 4, 5. I have 5 of the figures that are on this box. So, yeah, it's pretty nifty. I put the stickers on this particular one. I'm gonna have to replace one of the stickers. I can already see it's peeling off. Thankfully, I have 2 sets of sticker sheets. Speaking of, here is the sticker sheet. Now it's kind of weird. The stickers are, I'm used to stickers being kind of glossy. All the other sticker sheets I got with all the other figures were glossy. This one, not glossy. This one is matte. I don't know why they did that, but hey, it is what it is. We have the little card with the text specs on it, and then we have instruction booklets, MB-12 new version. So yeah, they improved, well, pretty much everything. So far the plastic has no cracks in it. It feels a little bit better, and the backpack, the way the backpack attaches, so much better, because I even had issues with that, where the backpack on the wheel blade just popped right off. And because they have screw covers on the figures, you can't get to the screws. I tried. I have on my spare Minerva Athena. I will show you what I'm talking about. So here we have, actually I guess I'll pull her out as well, but here we have Athena. Now I have her wheel things facing up because that's closer to the animation. It isn't rounded, and the wheels are on the back instead of on the front, which is the proper way. So let me grab her sister. Here we go. So you might notice a difference, like her body is black instead of white, and also she has her roof, which is now red, on her arm. And the reason for that is because in switching the parts, like I said, I couldn't get to the screws, so I just had to make do, because I was trying to fix the wheel blade. So this is the old version. Let me go ahead and take this off. And as you can see, with the old version, the backpack is just supposed to, let's get these out of the way. It's supposed to connect here, but the piece is broken. It's completely collapsed. It's supposed to connect there. Let me move her carpets over. Now, she is, like, if you look on the shoulders, you can see, you can actually see the bare everything, because they're supposed to be connector pieces here, and they're broke. Same thing over here, broke. Because this is the body of the wheel blade. So anyway, this would normally connect straight to the back like this, and it's supposed to rotate, which it got stuck and just pulled right off. Now if you look at the new guy, the new girl, her backpack is different. It rotates in two places, and it's got extra pieces that accordion out, which gives you a lot of space to work. So way better. And if you look, none of the shoulders are cracked. So yeah, and you can see here where I tried to get to the screw. I dug right into the back of that to get to the screw, and even that didn't help because I still couldn't unscrew it. So now this is just a shield. The shoulders are glued on, like there's a panel inside here, like it still moves, but there's a panel inside that's supposed to swing out, and it can no longer do that because there's nothing for it to swing out on. I had to crazy glue it, and actually I can show you what she's supposed to look like out of the box. I had to crazy glue it so I can no longer flip the arms up. So what happens is during the transformation, as you'll see, her arms flip up at the shoulders, and they not connect, but they end up being flush with the dagnabbit. They end up being flush with the top of the shoulders next to the neck, the trapezoids, yeah, trapezes. That's what they're called, trapezes, not trapezoids, trapezes. So, yeah, I'm not overly mad because now my wheel blade can transform and it's not broken anymore. And this figure is, you know, it's kind of broken, but not really. But I have two, and in my head canon, she's gonna be Minerva, and this is gonna be her twin sister Athena. But this is the way she's supposed to look. With the wheels, this is how it's supposed to be. Even though in the G1 the transformation is different. These would have become the legs, and the legs here would have become the arms. But hey, they have their own thing. And because this comes off, if you let's see, I had it like this. I think no, I had it like this. I can use this as a shield, because if you bend her arm like this and then put this in the bend of the arm, get these out of the way, in the bend of the arm like so, and then fold this up, it kind of keeps everything together. So now she has a shield, or you can do that, and she has a riot shield. So, and I like having her things to the back, like almost like an RC type deal. So that's that. So enough with my custom. Damn it, I call it custom, but my custom job, so to speak. I'm gonna do more to her. I'm gonna scar her up and maybe change some of her colors. But let's get on with the actual review. This girl. So we have her in robot mode. Her guns come off. They flip out, and then you will probably need a spudger or something to get these bits out. They are very difficult to get out. But these bits swing out. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how I got them out yesterday, but they do swing out. I'll just grab the guns from the other girl. They do swing out like so. From inside like that, they swing out. So, and then you can just peg it into her hand. There is a hole, and there she goes. She has a weapon. So we'll take that out. I'm not actually sure how often they used their weapons in the Masterforce series, if I'm honest with you. Most of the time, they weren't really supposed to be fighting the Decepticons, the Destrogs. That's what they were called, not Decepticons, even though that's what they were. They weren't allowed to do it. They were more for rescue. So there's that. We'll go over articulation real quick. So the head is connected. It's not a ball joint, but it feels almost like a ball joint. You get a 360 rotation, a bit of wiggly waggly. Let's bring this closer. Lift this up a little bit. So, wiggly waggly. And her eyes are reflective. If you take her face off, I took her face off because I was going to switch it with some of the extra faces I got with the other guys, but you can't do it because her eyes are actually attached to the inside of her head. So her arms can do this because they are on that piece that swivels around. This is what I was talking about. This goes all the way around during transformation to go up here, so the arms are facing straight up. You have rotation there. You have, this has a whole bunch of movement. You got there. You have bicep. You have a single bend that looks like a double. Is it a double? Oh, actually, no, it is a double elbow. Never mind, I'm wrong. Double elbow. You have a hand that is on a slider like this, and it is on a universal that way. We have all the fingers are together, but they bend at the first knuckle and the second knuckle, and you've got a thumb that bends. Does it bend in two places? It looks like it bends in two places, but it only bends in one place. Then you have a ball for the waist, so you get a lot. It's like a barbell actually. There's a ball on each end, so you get a lot of movement there. Legs do almost a full, stop being blurry, split. They rotate at the upper thigh a bit, and they rotate at the ball. Single bended knee. If you open this stuff up, maybe you could get a double bend, but really, oh no, I'm wrong. There's a double bend, but you get about 90 degrees regardless. Feet have a little bit of wigglies. That moves, the toe moves, and this piece, even though it plugs in here, if you pull it out a little bit, you can push it down if you need to use it to make her in different stances. You can get her in some fairly decent stances. You can get her in a, hold on, let's see if I can do it. Nope, that way. In a more feminine stance. Get the foot right. A bit of a more feminine stance. Hold on. Come on, open. There we go. So you can do that. You can get her in a lot of different stances. Also, forgot to show off, but she does have the stat reader. You have to pull it all the way down, and it's not the head that makes the stats. It's actually the breastplate. So, but yeah, we'll take a look at her head. Put you over here, and then to turn her head into a human, you just pull this piece off. This is something that's sort of kept from the original Minerva. Actually, I have her. Well, I have a knockoff of the original one. I should bring her out in a second. But yeah, so you have her tucked in like this, and you get the legs out and swing everything down. And there you have Minerva in her humanoid mode. So pretty cool. I wish they would have painted the face a little bit more, you know, because it's white. It looks white to my eye. It should be skin colored, and then she just has that in the back. But it looks nice. It looks nice. There's a good amount of articulation. Head rotates. I don't know if it's on a ball, but it rotates left and right. Arms are on a ball. Focus, camera. Let's do this. There we go. It's on a ball. Does a 360. It has a bend. It's really tight. It's a really tight bend. An ab. Legs are on a ball, so they go forward. They bend all the way at the knee, double bend because for transformation, and that's about it. That's about it. She has no real waist other than bending over like for abs. So we'll put her here. And let's borrow the head from her sister. There we go. So we have Athena or Minerva in her different modes. Size comparison. Here she is next to God Bomber in its vehicle mode, and God Bomber is gigantic, and you can see I've got yet another Athena figure in there. This one is missing the face for the robot for some reason. I gotta figure out where that went. But there's that. Here it is next to the Hasbro's first Metal Hawk. And actually, depending on the scene, that's not far off as far as the height is concerned. So we'll put that down. Here, she is next to Fans Hobby's Metal Hawk in his humanoid mode, but yeah. And I feel like that's not quite right. But, you know, the scale was different in the cartoon, but hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having a bigger Metal Hawk. Oops. Here she is next to their Jinrai. And let me go ahead and take his Power Master off so you can see the difference in size for that too. There is actually a difference. She's a Headmaster Junior, so her Headmaster, not Headmaster Junior. Oh no, yeah, she is. She's a Headmaster Junior, so her human partner is smaller than the other one. So here's their Jinrai next to her, and there's that seems about right. Let me get him to stand. That seems about right. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I think that's correct. Let's see, was there anybody else? And then other part-time partner on the team. Here is their double dealer or double clouder. So you can see she's very small. She looks like a child next to the other robots, which, I mean, I can forgive them for that because in the show she's a child. So she's like a teenager or something. So I'm cool with that. So let's go ahead and get her transformed. Let me just get the other, whatchamacallit, out of the way. So I'm going to try to do all of the Fans Hobby Headmaster Juniors that I have. But as far as with the same molds, I'm not going to do all the transformations. I'm only going to do the transformations once per mold. So, let's get Jinrai out. So first thing you want to do is take your head off, and we will put this to the side for now. Okay, and then we want to just pull that out and down for now, and we want to take these bits, and we want her arms to go, get those out of the way, because we want these to go up and like so, and like so. And then we have to remember what we're supposed to do. Let's flip these bits out for now, because that'll help us. Okay, so we want to be careful and rotate these bits around. So let's not open those up just yet, because we got to get these. I can't remember how we're supposed to do it. So these would be like that. These would be like so, and flat and to the side. Got it. Okay. So turn you around, flat to the side. Okay. And then these bits, open them up. And we have, I think we have this upside down, so rotate that around, and then there we go. So it goes like that. We want to do the same thing on the other side. So we want to rotate this around. We want the bar to look like that, where it notches down like that. And then we'll rotate this around and around. You like this. And hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have to, these have to be up like that. Up like that. And there we go. And these come up, as you can see, they're at an angle. Close those bits, and this comes up. We're gonna rotate that around. We're just gonna leave it like that for now. And then we need to work on the feet. So we will take these bits and rotate them. I believe open them and rotate them. We'll leave that like that for now. Actually, that might be the problem. There we go. Let's try that. Are you the right way now? There we go. That's the right way. Okay. I just gotta remember what I did. Okay, that. Oh, make sure it's to the side. Then open this up so we can get that in like that, and this stays out to the side. And then we will bring this piece like so, and bring that Oops. Nope, I messed up. This has to go like this. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And then these pieces can plug together. Here we go. Flip these out for now. Get this out. Alright, so you're supposed to have taken the back, yeah, lift it up, swing it this way, and then you have to rotate it again. Rotate it again so that it is like this. And then you can close everything down, but before you do that, see those two holes there? You take this, and this plugs into those two holes there, and then you can try to close everything back up. And then we will work on the doors. They go like so. And we need to pull this black piece out and the window up. Okay, and that goes up like this and plugs into the front there. And we will go ahead and do it to the other side. Open this black piece here. Open the window here, fold it around. Let's see. And then we'll bring this up. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Actually, hold on. Let's see, can we bring, nope. That has to come up more. There we go. There we go. And then this goes here, like so. And then this goes here, like so. And we are almost done. Now we just have to do the roof. Actually, I think this might need to go up some more. Yeah. All right. So flip this piece around, and that'll come down. Flip these pieces out, and now you collapse them down and fit them into place. This is not in place. You are not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be, there we go. All right, now let's try that again. Oh, I fixed it. It rolls now. Oh, sorry. It rolls now. I fixed it. So I didn't have the pelvis tilted right, and I didn't have the boobs pushed in enough. So there we go. Yeah. So you can store the weapons inside the back, which I forgot to do. So let's take that. And if you look underneath, you can see there are places for weapons to store. So just stick that in there like this. You probably should do it before you. There we go. There's one weapon. And here goes the other weapon. Got to get it in the right spot. There we go. Okay. There we go, and then we just have to close all this back up. Like, I've closed this thing up like 15 times already. This is ridiculous. You should probably just watch like MGO or somebody else when it comes to transformations, because I can get them done, but I always forget something and it just ends up being a mess. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's in. And then this should be down more. There we go. Down more. There we go. Let's see. Can we close that up? Yes. Okay. And then we can put the pilot in. Finally, put the headmaster in the driver. I can't get this open. This is crazy. There we go. Okay. So I just usually leave them in a position like this. You're supposed to be able to like unfold their legs a bit and get them to go in, but I always have an issue with that for some reason, so I just always just leave them folded up and then just fold them, leave them folded like this. Whoop. Fingers starting to lock up. There we go. And then flip this piece up. So it looks like she's driving, and there you have Minerva, Athena, somebody all transformed into their vehicle mode, and it looks nice. Again, I have to take this sticker off. You can see it's peeling up. That's because I had an issue getting it on in the first place. I wish they hadn't left this as a sticker. I always screw them up somehow. But yeah, she looks. Why are you not? Folk, there we go. She looks good in her vehicle mode. There we go. She looks good in her vehicle mode, and yeah, you can see robot underneath, but from the top and the sides, not really that, you know, that much. And before I forget, because I forgot to show her off. She's missing some of her things, but this is my knockoff Minerva. And I mean, most of her colors are correct. The stickers are wrong, and her light color is wrong, but here she is next to other Minerva. So you can see, oh, she's supposed to have two guns sticking out as antenna here. And I'll do the car mode real quick. So we'll pull off the head, fold the hands like so. This flips over, and then this flips back. This flips back. This flips down, and we are almost there. We go. So this is what the original car mode looked like next to her, except, you know, again, stickers were different. I'm probably gonna pull off the stickers from her and use the extra stickers I got for her, so she looks more G1-y. And then the light bar is the wrong color, I think. So, and then you would just open this up like so, and you would take, this is the Headmaster Junior, and it has a good level of detail, but it gets lost because it's not painted. And it's honestly, it's just so simple. You just flip it, and then it sits in like this. There we go. And then you just stick that in there. The helmet becomes the seat, and there you have that for the G1. That's basically the G1. So yeah. Now, should you get this figure? Depends on you. You have to take extra care with this figure because it's not, especially, first off, make sure that you get the new version. If you don't get the new version, you are not going to be happy with what you get. Trust me. So get the new version. Make sure the listing says new version. Make sure when you get the box, it says new version on it. And yeah, then you will be happy because you won't get the one where it has the issues with the plastic breaking. So far, I've had no issues with the plastic breaking or cracking on the new body. The new body feels pretty robust. So yeah. Now I got her from the Chosen Prime twice, actually. And if you're interested, I have an affiliate link. I'm just kidding with you. I don't have an affiliate link. Nobody's going to sponsor me. You've seen my reviews, okay? But if you would like to sponsor me, so to speak, you can join my Patreon. $1 a month gets you the reviews early, and $3 gets you reviews plus whatever musical content I make is up there, and you can get it for free with the $3, or you can just buy the songs if you want to. If you want to have an MP3 to listen to or whatever. And who knows? Maybe I'll have some more merch in the future. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Islip. I hope you enjoyed the video, and ciao.
Transforming toys are puzzles in disguise, changing shape